Hey everyone, so today is going to be a ROM review of Serendipity VII for the Captivate. Call me crazy, but I did not like the previous versions of Serendipity. I know, yeah, it's a pretty weird thing to say, but Serendipity 7 is something that's pretty awesome and something you should definitely check out. So let's get down to the review. So the ROM itself, the launcher is very stock. Everything is as Google intended it to be. So it looks great there, and of course the drop down notification bar is opaque. There is no transparency. The text is gone from all the quick settings, which is not for everyone, but I mean it does look kinda good. So something interesting there. Settings, no color. It's pretty standard these days. And of course, something you'd have to be looking out for is the messaging. If you go into settings, you will notice that if you have your vibrate on to always vibrate, it does not work, so you have to go to settings and notifications. There you go. Select it, notification settings, and turn on vibrate here. So just a heads up there, because it's not usually on. So a little information on the ROM. It comes stock with BLN on, so you don't have to actually turn your phone on every time you get a message. To check if you get a message, your soft keys will light up and stay lit until you check your message. It doesn't use that much power, and it's pretty useful if you ask me. The kernel is a modified version of the reoriented kernel that's been on here for a while, which is how it supports BLN. And of course, I believe I heard the Voodoo conversion system when I first flashed the ROM. So I'm a huge fan of Voodoo. No idea why it's not been on here for so long. So thumbs up to MikeyMike and ChanceM for getting all that working. So as far as fluidity of the ROM is concerned, it is very fluid. I'd be bold enough to say it's one of the most fluid, actually. There's no form of lag, even though I've spammed the home screens with widgets, as you can see. I mean, when I do that on most other ROMs, it does get a bit laggy, but as you can see, I can't even detect a very slight hint of lag. So, great stuff there. So, taking a look at the base features of the device, you got your dialer. It's nothing special. Your usual thing going on there. And of course, GPS. It actually took a little longer than I'm used to connect. I tried it a couple of times throughout the day, and it did considerably take a few, maybe 10 seconds longer than usual. I mean, it could have been a slightly cloudier day than my other tests, but it is a little slower. Everything else is good. The data speeds are good. You got HSPA. Anything you'd expect in a regular ROM, you should have here. So, well, it's a great ROM, and I'm definitely recommending it for you guys to try out. And thanks to MikeyMike and ChanceM. Great stuff here, and it's definitely going to stay on my phone for, well, till the next best ROM comes out. So that's it for the review, and I'll talk to you guys later.